In this video, I'm going to explain a little bit about the practice questions that are found on corbettmaths.com. The practice questions are booklets of GCSE style questions that I've created on each individual topic. These questions are unique, so you won't find them in any other GCSE paper or A-level paper or Key Stage 3 or 11 plus paper. It's good because if you are doing revision, then you know you're not going to be doing the same questions over and over again. You can use these practice questions in lots of different ways. If you're a teacher, you could use it in class as your main exercise. You could use it in an after-school revision session. You could use it for students whenever you've marked a test to give them then their follow-up homework on their weaknesses. So, for instance, if you've got a class and they've made a mistake on if you've got a student in a class who's made a mistake on an addition question, you could ask them as their feedback is to watch video 6. And to do the practice questions for homework. And so you could then tailor it for each individual student in the class. So that's how you could use them as a teacher. As a student, if you're doing your revision for your GCSEs 11 plus Key Stage 3 end of year exams, you could find that ask your teacher what topics are going to be in your test, and then to go through the list and to do those practice questions. You can watch the video if you need a bit of a revision on that if you need to. Or as a tutor, like if you're tutoring somebody, you can then focus your session on one particular skill. So choose the topic, explain it to them, and then get them to do the practice questions whenever they're ready. Or even if you're a parent, you can then sort of choose the topics, which you think that your son or daughter could work on, and then get them to work on it. So the practice questions are found whenever you click on videos and worksheets on corbettmaths.com. You've got a list of all the topics and you've got all the videos and the practice questions there for them to work from. If you are in year 11 or 10 or 9 even and you're doing your GCSEs, I've put them in whenever you go to the revision tab at the top and you go down, I've also put them here as GCSE practice questions, so then you can look through by the the appropriate grades, so you can know if you're doing the foundation test to do all the E, F, G, C and D topics, and just make sure you're confident with all of those, and then the higher ones, the A, the S star and the B at the bottom. So they're organized there for you if you're doing the GCSEs, but all the topics are there, so even if you're doing the 11 plus SATs, so on, whenever you go to videos and worksheets, all the topics are there for you. Okay, so what do the practice questions look like? So they've got a consistent front page and it will look the same always. You've got what topic it is, you've got what video number it is, and you've got a QR code that you can scan and to watch that video. And the questions themselves, they will vary. Some of them will be straightforward, some of them will be much more complicated. Just like in a normal exam, you'll get your straightforward easy ones, you'll get your more complicated ones. There's space for you to do your workings out. If you're a teacher, you can print them off and give them to students to do, or you could even just look at it on an iPad or on an interactive whiteboard, and you can just do the questions from the board. Whenever I make new ones, I will tweet them from my Twitter account, which is @corbettmaths, and they'll be tweeted there, but also they'll be uploaded onto the website. And that's it. So they're the practice questions. Teachers, you can also find them on the TES website as well.